Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 19 of the CARWYN CELLARS can vent box. Today, we have a Belgian Christmas ale, barrel fermented at 7.4%. It's called Couch to Couch, and it's by Sobremesa. They're a Fermentery and Blendery. Fermentery, I should say. So a lot of big words there. They are a very good team. They were recently at a sour festival I went to, and one of their beers was the first beer I had for the event. And then as it wrapped up and got close to the end, I went to try the rest of their stuff and we missed out, which was a shame because, yeah, they're one of the better breweries there. What more can I say about them? They're situated in the suburbs in Melbourne. I think they started out sort of north of Melbourne somewhere, but yeah, I dare say they probably brew out of maybe someone else's brewery. Not too sure. But yeah, they've only been around sort of for a few years now. Let's get into it. I've got my CARWYN can vent glass. It's been going strong this month. Well, let's pour her up. So it's good to be caught up with the Advent box again. Put in the hard yards yesterday. So it pours it's almost like a murky, like a tan colour. It looks darker on the camera. It's got more of sort of a reddish brown tinge. Not much of a head to it, light carbonation. But yeah, it looks murky. I dare say like there's some adjuncts in there to make it Christmassy. I'd say medium body. That's about it. Let's go a whiff. Getting a good mix. So it's slightly acidic, but then there's like some sweetness there as well. It's almost like stone fruit sweetness. So I'm getting, it's weird because, yeah, you're getting like completely different notes. So I'm getting like chocolate and then like maybe a touch toffee. But then I'm also getting, yeah, like some citrus, some stone fruit. And like, yeah, like dark fruit as well, like prune, fig, maybe even like some cherry. It's a it's very haunting on the nose. There's so much going on. But yeah, they've definitely nailed the whole Christmassy, like a Christmas pudding sort of thing. Yeah, like you're getting like raisin. It even comes across like a brandy sort of smell. Gonna be quite tasty, this one. And yeah, 7.4%. Not sure if I think most of their beers are probably around that mark, maybe a little bit lighter. See if it says what barrel. Yeah, it says it was brewed with 12 different malts. And it's got old school hops in it, both German and English. It just says barrel, oak barrel, Belgian, Abbey, Strain, and Brett. And yeah, then there's been stuff added to it. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely complex, that's for sure. Let's go a taste, shall we? Cheers. Okay, so on the palate, definitely not as complex as on the nose. Straight up, I got chocolate and toffee. You're definitely getting that sort of raisiny prune fig thing as it like it lingers on. But yeah, I'm getting sort of like a dried fruit, like even yeah, like raisins and that, as I said, but like maybe like dried apricot, something like that, like some stone fruit. It's a little bit earthy as well. I can sort of see that slight woodsy vibe at the end. But yeah, it's quite rich. They've definitely nailed the Christmas brief. Certainly not for the faint heart, this beer. I wonder why they've called it couch to couch. It just says your Christmas couch companion. Yeah, it says on the back stewed fruits, chocolate, and figs. Your Christmas couch companion. Oh, yeah, I think these guys have had a beer in the calendar for the last couple of years, and it's always something like heaps different to everything else. I like it. Yeah, you're definitely getting a heap of different type of fruits. Like the citrus I'm getting must be just a little subtle note maybe from the German hop. Because yeah, you don't normally get citrus from English hops. Yeah, like when it says stewed fruits, that could be anything. But yeah, that could be where I'm getting sort of like the apricot note from. Yeah, even like you get dark fruit from malt, but also yeah, if they've added fruit as well. Interesting. As far as the ABV goes, if I was blind tasting this, I'd probably say it's around the 7 mark. So it drinks like it is. I think if you blind tasted this, it would be hard to tell if it's barrel aged or not. But yeah, very welcome change this beer. I always love when CARWYN has like not only real different breweries but like abstract sort of styles as well. She's quiet out there today. If you're out there, what's your name? Where you from? And what are you drinking? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going on Beer Man's show next or doing my mountain culture advent review. I couldn't remember if Beer Man started like 10 minutes from now or an hour and 10 minutes from now. I get confused with the whole time difference and daylight savings. And so I'm just waiting to see what's going on. Because, yeah, it's only 8:50 a.m. here. It's very early. But, yeah, a score for this one. I'm going to say a 4.1 out of 5. I think for what it is, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's like it was so complex on the nose. It was like, woof. But yeah, the flavour didn't come through as punchy on the palate as what it did on the nose, but still quite the decent beer. Just when it comes to like Xmas inspired stuff, like all those sort of dark fruits and spices and that, it's a sort of combination of flavors that I'm not a huge fan of. So that's probably the reason for me not digging it as much as I could have. But no, it's a good take on on that style. So yeah, 4.1 out of 5. Cheers, Rob. Good to see you. Good to see someone's out there. Very quiet today. I don't know what's going on. I was just about to wrap it up. Yeah, we've got a Belgian Christmas ale, dude. Barrel fermented. It's conditioned in cans, stewed fruits, chocolate, and figs. On the nose, it was very, very, very pungent. Yeah, I'd say I am, mate. I can't remember if it's on in 5 minutes or an hour and 5 minutes. Yeah. It was definitely of brown color, like a dark tan. I've finished it, so I cannot show you. But yeah, it was like light to medium body. Didn't have much carbonation. Like a pretty much like a Christmas pudding. Yeah, exactly. Christmas cake. Yep. It just had a touch of like stone fruit and citrus as well. I think the stone fruit I was probably getting from the stewed fruits, maybe the hops, but I felt like the citrus was coming from there was German hops and English hops. I got a little bit of like earthiness as well, so but yeah, it had like a nice sort of chocolatey touch to it, a little bit of toffee. Hmm. But yeah, 4.1 out of 5 for couch to couch. Belgian Christmas ale. Look at old mate. Pardon me. Yeah, sort of thing like when it comes to these styles, I can get right into them. Just depends on like the flavor combinations. But yeah, you got like a lot of that sort of raisin dark fruit. Hmm. Sometimes just in the smaller can, it's like it's just not quite enough. You're just starting to sort of get into it, then it's like, ah, shit, it's gone. No, I didn't actually get much banana. That's what sort of like I was surprised by. Yeah, like I obviously had a Belgian ale I think it was 2 days ago, and banana was the most prominent feature. But surprisingly, in this, no banana at all. If there was, it was very faint. It was just very strong in like chocolate and dark fruit. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. And yeah, as I said, I can't remember if Beer Man starts in 5 minutes or an hour and five. Bloody time difference, daylight savings. I never know what's going on. So I will be featuring on that, but I've also got whatever my mountain culture beer is. So I haven't opened that yet. I'll, depending on what's happening with Beer Man's, I will, do my mountain culture beer around that. So, yeah, thanks for chiming in, Rob. There's been people watching, but yeah, you've been the only one interacting. So I appreciate that, brother. And yeah, look out for my mountain culture review coming sometime in the next hour or two. Cheers, peeps.